Good morning and welcome to Morning Soul. Today, Meredith wants to talk about feeling safe in the challenging times right now. Despite what's going on out there and what's going on internally, we can find comfort in the discomfort. We can find safety in the challenge. And she said, I know that sounds crazy, but we got to get good at this. So she said, can you imagine yourself jumping off of a diving board, going into the water, and knowing that all the tools that you have, despite knowing if you know how to swim or not right now, if you can imagine yourself knowing that you have everything you need in that moment to get out of the water, but you need to be in the water, you're being put into the water, use that feeling of safety of, yes, I'm aware that I'm in a difficult, challenging part right now, but I know I need to kick my legs. I need to move my arms to swim. There's a ladder near me. There's a lifeguard, aka the soul guides in the universe. I have everything I need right now in this moment. Instead of freaking out that I'm in this challenge right now, what tools can I use right now that I already know how to use to get me through this? So she said, if you feel like you're drowning your emotions, you know to journal, you know to meditate, you know to go to therapy, you know to go for a walk, you know to go through or go do what you need to do to decompress. You know who you need to talk to, she said, to get through what you need to get through, or you need a sounding board. You already know what you need to do. And she said, that's the safety part in the challenge. And if you're going through something that's absolutely scary to you right now, or you feel like you don't know what you're doing, look back, she said, to previous experiences and previous challenges where you thought you couldn't get through and you did. What tools do you have right now that you can use to even lighten the load a little bit, she said. Even if it's going back to praying or asking for guidance from your soul guides or from God, source, creator, whatever you feel comfortable with. You're not alone, she said. Stop flailing in the water as if someone's not throwing you a life vest or someone's not already helping you. There's already safety tools and safety procedures, she said, in place that you're not acknowledging. So during this difficult time or challenging time that you're going through, remember your tools. Someone's forgetting the tools that they have, or they know them and they're not using them. You're not alone in this. And you are being put into this situation, she said, to show you how capable and strong you are and how willing are you to get through it. How willing are you to talk through it, to work through it, to feel through it? How willing? If you don't want to stay stuck in this water or flailing in the water that you know you can stand in or swim in or get help out of, then you got to do something about it. You got to face this straightforward and know that it's safe to speak up. It is safe to make a move. It is safe to say and do what you need to do and grow in this season that you're in. They are not putting you in this situation to tantalize you, she said. We're doing it to help you grow. We're doing it because it is meant to push you forward. It is not to make you feel stuck or small and retreat back to the old ways or the old habits, the old fear stories that are making you feel stuck. Where are you being pushed to grow? And it's time. It's time. There is no more thinking, woe is me, am I ever going to get through this? It is, where am I being taught or told to grow? Where can I be brave? Where can I stretch myself beyond my comfort zone and see that it's only fear that's making me feel like there's danger here because it's supposed to keep me small? Where can I explore more and see there's so much more out there for me if I stop telling myself that there's not? You have to be willing to look how capable you are and look how strong you are. And that every time fear tells you to play small, that's where you need to think, okay, I'm in a fork in the road right now. Do I want to continue doing what I'm doing? Or do I want to go a different route and see how safe and strong I am? That I'm being pushed to grow, that I'm being pushed to feel my intuition, to feel my body, and to acknowledge what I'm going through right now. That yes, I'm being asked to grow, but I can also see that these fears are playing in the background. Let me take care of those too. Where can I shore myself up? Where can I say, I see you and I hear you, fears? But we can't continue to avoid the work. We can't continue to play small. We can't continue to make excuses, she said. This is where avoiding is basically self-sabotage. We have to look at, okay, this new move I want to make is uncomfortable. My brain's telling me it's not safe. My brain's telling me to stop going forward and don't do that, or don't try this different thing and don't make that different choice because this is more predictable. Even though I'm feeling stuck and I feel safe, It's predictable, but that's not what's getting me to where I want to go. That's not giving me what I truly, truly want, which is freedom. She said, ultimately, these challenges are showing you where you need to be free. Whether that's in a financial situation, a relationship, any situationship, she said, anything, any situation right now that you're being asked or called to look at, where can I gain more freedom? And the freedom is not in avoiding, it's doing what you need to do, is taking the action steps. So she said, okay, if it's losing weight, healthier choices will give you that freedom of losing the excess weight, getting off of those pills or whatever medication you're being put on because of whatever you're going through. You want that freedom to know your body and love your body and take care of your body and sustain your body. So you have to make the difficult decision, she said, to stop the habits that cause you to overeat or cause you to make unhealthy choices or cause you to sit on your butt all day and not go for a walk. She said that's what she means by this process. Or a job. She said, if you know you're in a job that you absolutely hate, well, then you have to get uncomfortable. You have to look for new jobs. You have to see what the financial situation is. Maybe it's doing something different than you're used to, like a completely different job, a completely different genre, or a completely different location. You have to get uncomfortable if you want the freedom of loving your job, making more money, doing something that feels better to you rather than what you're doing now. There is a balance that happens when making big changes. You're never going to make a leap of faith without fear coming with you. She said, if fear's not coming with you, you're not going big enough. So fear's with you right now. You're doing something pretty damn big then. Even if it doesn't feel huge, even if it's like a small thing about having a conversation or reconnecting with a person or making friends or starting a relationship, she said, that's huge. Even though your brain goes, well, it's not a big deal. Why are you making a big deal out of it? There's so much more that comes with it, she said. When you're making decisions, whether that's personally or something that's going to collectively affect yourself and your family or community, you know what comes with it. She said there's so much emotion that comes with it. And that's what we're working through right now, is the emotions of the changes that we're trying to make or wanting to make or are making. And if you're feeling scared right now, you're not doing anything wrong. Just make sure that when you're making decisions, they're coming from a place of trust, surrender, and freedom, rather than fear, comfortable, small safety. That's where the big changes come. That's where the momentum comes, because you're finally choosing a different path. So if you're afraid right now, it's okay. Work with those emotions, but know that if you continue doing what you're doing, you're never going to get to where you want to go. And I know I made that analogy before, that if you keep making the same turn on the same block, you're going to see the same damn views. If you want something bigger and you want to know what's out there, you have to go a different route. You have to drive a different road, which is making a different decision, accepting those emotions that come with it, exploring and getting comfortable in those emotions. Change is frightening at times. It's scary, but so is staying the same. And we all know that. We've seen those quotes, we've seen those videos, we've seen those stories. But if you want a bigger life, you have to make better choices. You can't continue making the same choices from the same belief systems and thinking, she said, that you're going to get different or better. If you want different or better, you have to choose different and better, in choice-wise, in emotion-wise, in thought processes and beliefs. It comes down to how you feel about yourself. And if you're having a difficult time with that, I would love to help you. And if you really feel like you're ready to do that, but you're not sure what you need help with, your soul guides can help that. Okay, they're here to be your cheerleaders, but also to be your hard truth of where are you playing small? What do you need to do to get to that next step and move forward in your life? Because you deserve to live a big life. We all do. Despite thinking, oh yeah, we might want a little bit of this or that. No, go bigger, she said. You're not here to just pay bills and live a regular life and then retire and die. You're meant to explore. You're meant to grow. You have these dreams in you because your soul wants to expand. Your soul wants to experience that. Your soul knows you're playing small and you want to go bigger. It's supposed to inspire you, not scare you and limit you. Okay? Think about that, she said. Think about, where does your brain go when you're bored? Where does your brain go when you're frustrated? You think about having more money. You think about having more freedom. You think about those relationships, those friendships, that traveling. She said, we're naming off just different things, that cooking show or that book you want to write. There's so many things that she says is out in the others, waiting to be grabbed. But you have to get to them by the choices you make. Where are you still making the same choices and playing small? that's today's message. Really reflect on that today, she said. It's time to go bigger. And when you find yourself making the same decision, think about it and change it. And get comfortable in those emotions that come up. Get comfortable that it's safe to grow. Get comfortable knowing that you're not meant to play small. Despite maybe the programs that were given to you growing up or what you're going through right now, you are not meant to live a small life. She said, that is for mice. Let mice live a small life. We are meant to live bigger and stronger and better, despite what's going on out there right now, she said. Where can you live and have a bigger life? Where do you want to grow and feeling called to grow, but you keep resisting? All right. If anyone needs help with that, please privately message me or comment below, or, if you text me, that's fine too. I want to be able to help whoever I can. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.